Hey everybody, welcome to
Hello.
Brits React. You're me, BP1 and BP2.
Here we are.
I've got a bit of comedy for you today with a weekend update. We do like our weekend updates now at SNL.
Yes.
Rolling back the years. 78, I believe. Roseanne Roseannadanna on smoking.
Okay.
Yeah.
On smoking. Cut. Does anybody smoke anymore? Oh, I don't know.
Mate.
Yeah, SNL. We did get asked to sort of check out some classic ones. So if you've got some classic SNL that you'd like us to check out, because we don't know what we're SNL vintage I see in there. So we've done a couple of these. So let's see what
We did,
Roseanne
yes.
and Roseannadanna can do.
Or Dana. What's my name? Or Roseanne. Right, anyway.
Here we go.
Let's get into it.
This past Thursday was the Great American Smokeout, a day that everyone in America was encouraged to stop smoking cigarettes for a 24-hour period. Here to comment further is Update Health correspondent Roseanne Roseannadanna.
Thanks a lot. Mr. Richard Fader from Fort Lee, New Jersey writes in and says, Dear Roseanne Roseannadanna, last Thursday I quit smoking. Now I'm depressed, I gained weight, my face broke out, I'm nauseous, I'm constipated, my feet swelled, my gums are bleeding, my sinuses are clogged, I got heartburn, I'm cranky, and I have gas. What should I do? Mr. Fader, you sound like a real attractive guy. You belong in New Jersey. I know exactly what you're going through, because once I, Roseanne Roseannadanna, quit smoking. And to get back in shape, I had to join one of those fancy schmancy health clubs. You know, the ones where it's real expensive to join, but it's worth it because you get to see a lot of people that you don't know naked. Like some people got those bulgy thighs, the ones that get chafed just because they're always scraping against each other. And there's other people there that got these funny belly buttons, like some go in and some go out, or it's like a hole, or it curls around, or it's like a little knob on it, like a door. Some of them got a little piece of their sweater still in it. Some of them look like a little star, or a shell, or a clam, or some you don't know what they are. But personally, I, Roseanne Roseannadanna, don't like to walk around with no clothes in front of other people. Not that I don't have a great body, but why should I waste it on a bunch of fat ladies in a health club? Anyway, they got this sauna there, which is a little hot room where you go to sweat like a pig. So I go in there, but before I sit down, I put this clean towel on the bench because there's a lot of people in there and you don't know where they've been. So listen to this. Who do you think is sitting next to me but Dr. Joyce Brothers? That very smart pixie lady who thinks she knows everything. But what this nude psychologist doesn't know was that she had this little teeny tiny ball of sweat right here hanging off the tip of her nose. It was just hanging there. It wouldn't fall off. Like if she turned her head, it didn't fall off. If she stood up, it didn't fall off. If she stretched, it didn't fall off.
What? Mate, I tell you what, not that I was in a sauna, but the amount of times that I used to be into like football matches on a Saturday morning, when it's cold, it's outside, and people have got like a little drip on the end of their nose because they just, and they don't know about it, and they're just looking around, and it's the most disgusting thing, and I'm sure they would love you to say, just give it
just while you're there, mate.
Oh, why does that look just so horrible? So I totally get where she's coming from on that one.
Wasn't quite expecting Roseanne Roseannadanna, but she sure tells it as it is.
Oh yeah, it's funny. It's observational again, which funny enough, I mean this was in 78, but we can still, 46 years later, relate. Yeah, totally relate. Nothing's changed from what she said, really. So, I always find that interesting when you watch things back and you think, nothing's changed.
How much has it aged?
Especially with technology and everything else that moves on. All right, we'll drop it back a little bit. Keep going.
It was just hanging there. It wouldn't fall off. didn't fall off. If she stood up, it didn't fall off. If she stretched, it didn't fall off. And when she picked a little piece of sweater out of her belly button, it didn't fall off. That little sweat ball just wouldn't fall off. So I yelled at her. I said, hey, doctor, flick that sweat ball off your nose. What are you trying to do? Make me sick? And she what?
What do health clubs, sweat, and saunas have to do with cigarettes?
Well, Jen, it just goes to show you. It's always something. If it's not one thing, it's another. Either you smoke or you have a sweat ball hanging off your nose. It's just like the song we used to sing on Thanksgiving when I was a little girl. Everybody would come over to my house looking all pretty and cute and everything, and my mother would make a turkey with stuffing, and for dessert we'd have the traditional banana Roseannadanna cake. Before we ate, we'd bow our heads, like bow your head, Jen. Come on, bow your little head. Come on, Jen, bow your head, down. We'd bow our heads, and we'd all sing. We gather together to ask the Lord's blessing. Please look down upon the Roseannadanna household. Bring peace to our fathers, good health to our mothers, and please don't make me sweat like Dr. Joyce Brothers. Amen.
That's the news. Good night and have a pleasant tomorrow.
Random. So random and
Is that Bill Murray there?
mental. Was that Bill Murray?
You look like a very young Bill Murray.
I don't know. Could be. Not sure. Not entirely sure.
Wow,
there
that
you
was
go.
a long old monologue there from Roseannadanna.
Yeah.
But yeah, interesting. So I'm guessing these sort of weekend updates, as we found out, are sort of presented by multiple different people. If you got a favourite one, please do write in and let us know, and we'll check them out.
Right in?
Well,
You're
yeah,
going
that's
back
it.
to 1978. You
I
are.
know.
I'll
On a
put-
stamped addressed envelope.
Postcard 2.
That's it.
SNL.
Addressed envelope.
Brits React. Somewhere in UK.
You'll
Yeah.
know. You know where they live, postman.
Lockdownbrits@gmail.com or in the comments below, and we can check out some new ones. Well, not new ones, but other ones that that you suggest, because the older ones are pretty good, and they probably had less filters than the new ones. So
just remember, what was it called? Multicoloured Swap Shop. And I think the number was 01811818111. I'm sure that was the number for Multicoloured Swap Shop, wasn't it?
yeah. I mean, there was lots of 8s and 1s.
Yeah.
Yes. That's quite funny. All right. Well, thanks. I think it's a thumbs up from us. We enjoyed that one. That come from a comment, so I can't remember who made the comment, but thank you very much.
Is it Jeff? Might have been a Jeff, I think.
Is it Jeff?
There's Jeff in there somewhere.
All right, I think it's Jeff.
No effing and Jeffing out there, though.
No effing and Jeffing. Until tomorrow. Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from you. Bye.